and I'm the Director of Regional Arts Victoria. And so welcome everyone, thank you all for coming along tonight. This is a really important night for the project called Illuminated by Fire. We launched this project here on the 29th of May, and it's really fantastic to be here back in this community to see this incredible work that local artist Sharon Collins has done with your community. So I'm shortly going to hand you over to Donna Jackson, who's the Artistic Director of the statewide project. But I just thought I'd tell you just briefly, this is a project that we've been planning for 2 years. We started planning this back in about August 2008. And we wanted to work with the Country Fire Authority, the CFA, to put an artist in residence in, at that stage, 20 different places across the state. As you all know, the events of the 9th of February changed things quite a lot for the CFA, but we thought that the idea of putting an artist in residence in regional communities to talk about local histories of fire was really, really important, and it was never more so important than after the 9th of February. So what we've ended up with is 11 projects across the state of Victoria. We've got the support of Arts Victoria, the Australia Council, the Emergency Services Commissioner, and the Harold Mitchell Foundation. So we're really, really thrilled with the project. We launched it here. We managed to get the Governor along, and we convinced him that it would be okay for him to light a flame. We had the Arts Minister here, but more than anything, I think I just want to thank the Flowerdale community, firstly for letting us launch the project here. It's a really brave project. It's something that not every community wants to talk about, and we were really, really thrilled that the Flowerdale community wanted to be part of this project. So thank you all. I should also thank Pans on Fire for that fantastic performance. Thank you so much. And thanks to those that cooked our food tonight. That was really beautiful. It was really generous. Thank you so much. And thanks to all of the artists involved in this project. Many of them have actually come from across the state here tonight to see Sharon's work. And now I'd like to... yes, let's hear it for Sharon Collins. So now I'd like to introduce Donna Jackson, the Artistic Director for the project.
Yeah, we're the support act for Sharon, and we're really happy to be that. With this work that Sharon's created with this community, when the idea came into Regional Arts Victoria, we had 36 applications to do projects around the state, and this one was about resin hands that were connected to a huge tree. And at the start of the work, I came and met with Sharon when we were going to do the project here, and she showed me this big tree out here, and she said, oh, that tree has to be chopped down, so we're going to use that tree in this artwork. And I went, gee, that's a really big tree. I can't imagine anybody chopping that down and making it into an artwork. But then as I met Sharon and I saw the people of Flowerdale, I said, if they want to do it in Flowerdale, they can do it. And if anyone's going to make it happen, it will be Sharon and the people of Flowerdale. So seeing the impossible happen in Flowerdale isn't unusual. And that she can do really big things, and that this community can pull together and do really huge things. So I've been really impressed by the community input into this artwork and the collaboration between the artist Sharon Collins and also Odette and the Neighbourhood House, and a whole lot of people have come together to make the project happen. And like making a beautiful light box, collecting the wood, and that all the problems that people have contributed to make this artwork to solve problems, it seems that that reflects really strongly on this community and the will of this community to come together. And the theme of this artwork is, and we were setting it up before Black Saturday, the theme of the artwork is fire, art and resilience. And I can't think of anywhere better to be doing something about fire, art and resilience. And I think that Sharon's a really impressive artist, and we look forward to this artwork, but also other artworks that she's going to do in the future and other artworks that will come out of Flowerdale. And I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's collaborated to make this artwork happen.
Right. Thanks very much, Donna. That was a great speech. I'd like to introduce now Sharon, the artist in question, artist extraordinaire, and a local Flowerdale resident. So I'd like to invite and give everyone a round of applause for Sharon.
Hi everyone. Okay, this has been the part of the night I've been absolutely dreading. So I'm just going to wing it and see what happens. Basically, this crazy idea came out of a kind of drunken conversation with Pete Audie after the fire, of me saying to him, hey, how great would it be if I could cast all Flowerdale's hands and put them on a tree? Never did I imagine that it was going to end up with 264 hands on a 6 metre long tree. How it changed, originally we found out that the habitat tree was getting cut down, which was a major uproar in Flowerdale because we all love that tree, and so we decided that if it was going to be cut down we wanted to keep it, and that's the only way that I could come up with of keeping it. From there I'll go skip right through to the thank yous. My helpers, Odette, just for being Odette and being absolutely amazing, helping me doing the castings, staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning and watching me stick cigarettes to my mouth and be completely sticky, stick my head to the floor, and lots and lots of crazy stories that I just will not get into. My amazing Tony Turner, who is just a godsend, because without him we wouldn't have the tree that you will get to see. My family for putting up with me being completely insane for the last 4 months and spending a lot of time away from them. From the team at Regional Arts for believing in my project and letting me do my crazy idea and making it happen. And most of all, Flowerdale. Flowerdale people and the community is just absolutely amazing, and have inspired me incredibly, and have been a huge inspiration to me, because I never imagined that coming out of such a bad experience that I'd have all these new friends and just feel that there's no other place I'd want to be. What will happen next? After tonight, in June next year, the tree will actually travel down to Federation Square, and it will be on a display down there for a week, which I think is absolutely fantastic, because it gets us to sort of show our town off, and it's going to, I think, let people in Melbourne and that see just exactly what we've gone through and how we feel about what's happened and just how fantastic we are. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it at that and just say thank you so much for coming here. I never imagined that I'd be looking out with this sea of people, and that it would all come together so well, and it's just, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, big hand for Sharon and all her helpers to
Get in the moment.
It's just like our lighting.
Yeah.